Hello and good evening. My name is John and I'm joined by...
MPG.
Ooh, I love it. Good intro. We're here playing I Saw Black Clouds as part of my Steam cleaning series. We go through every game in my Steam library eventually, and I arbitrarily rate and or review them after we get a playtime. I don't quite know this game, but the game's out at random. This was released by Ghost Dog Films and Wales Interactive in March of 2021, so about 3.5 years old.
Mm-hmm.
It's an FMV game. I don't need to beat around the bush here.
Nope.
The following content contains a mention and discussion of suicide, implied sexual violence, and fictional violence from the start. Please do not play this game if you're triggered by these topics. If you're affected by anything in this game, please seek help for relevant support groups. I don't mind a content warning.
I don't mind a content warning at all.
Whales and... Oh, I didn't realize there's WI in the logo. Okay, that makes sense. Ghost Dog.
An Amanda Murray production.
Just relax.
Oh, I could be more relaxed.
You're safe.
I could be less safe.
Those aren't black clouds.
Those, you're right. First thing, already a lie. Well, okay, they're dark
all right,
clouds.
now they're getting a little darker, but
I see a face. I see a clown. I see a woman eating an apple.
I see a scarecrow.
Oh. Is the scarecrow in the room with you now?
No.
But I have to leave.
I did check. There is no volume guide besides just volume.
Don't follow me.
Okay.
I always want to raise the
follow me.
voice.
Where I'm going.
Okay.
I want you to go where I've been,
Okay.
or see the things I've seen.
I have never walked backwards through my
I
house.
know I've let you down. Maybe we can be together again. But for now,
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Is she resting?
Wow, she made like a proper
I know.
news.
I was gonna say, like, that's a lot of work to make it actual news.
Yeah.
Girl, you ain't gotta work that hard.
Yeah, no, I mean, like, the purpose of a noose was very... The purpose of a noose was more about breaking the neck.
Yeah, yeah.
So that you didn't suffocate.
Than 10,000 tongues. They are the messengers of overwhelming grief. Today our tears are for Emily. We mourn a young
Look at
life
Charlotte?
ended far too
Sure.
soon.
Yeah.
It's not really a
Remember things
bad ending.
said,
Yeah.
could have said.
Wow.
Because we never had the
I don't
chance
think I
to
would have
say
worn that much mascara to a funeral, personally.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, good on them for having good mascara. So I'm guessing this is Church of England.
Well, this is Wales, right? Wales Interactive.
Right, which means it's probably Church of England.
Yeah.
Which I don't think does. Yeah, that's the Red Cross in the background. The red and white.
When did you speak to her?
Not recently.
A few months.
Oh.
Just goes so quick, you know.
Oh God, there's a stat page.
Oh.
Denial, except where's the other stages of grief?
Yeah, right? Anger.
Honesty, strength, morality, tact, introspect. Okay, I'm gonna pause here for a second.
I love it.
I love this. The gamification, the mechanism in
of
which
emotions.
just... Could you imagine, like, if we in real life had, like,
Drama go up.
like, could you imagine in real life we had, like, a HUD we could pull up and be like, oh my goodness, my tact is going down. What's, like...
My tact is going down, but my morality is up. But gosh, I really need to work on my introspection.
To be clear, this has got to be strength of character, not just, I'm strong.
She's just gonna, like, pick up the pew and throw it through a window. So this is, since it's not Catholic, the fact that they can actually bury her.
Okay.
They can give her a service.
And I love how this doesn't go positive negative. It's just like zero. I'm in no denial.
I want to see if you can hit 100% denial. I'm like, no, what do you mean? She's fine. Again, like, why wear that much eye makeup to a funeral for somebody you cared about when you know you're going to be, like, crying?
Yeah, yeah. Man, this is such a white wake.
Mm-hmm. That was the less popular Billy Idol song.
Yes, yes.
Do you think she blames us?
Yes.
Probably.
Where did my numbers change?
Tact has to go down.
And now I have to check that every single thing.
Yeah, I know.
I'm so sorry for your loss.
Oh my goodness, they have one microphone in this entire room.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you both for coming today. I'm sure it would have meant so much to Emily.
She meant so much to us.
Yeah. Christina, I was wondering if you could do something for me.
Of course.
The pendant Emily wore, it was one my mother gave to me. I wanted to be sure it was safe. Can't face going back there.
Of course.
I sold it.
I was just wondering.
Can you steal the pendant?
I will get it.
I'm not
I
trying
mean,
to
that's the sort of thing, like, it's not like they just, like, cut her down and stuffed her in the coffin.
right.
Like, you could have talked to the Undertaker
Yeah. Well,
and been like, the pendant she was wearing actually is a family heirloom,
yeah.
you know?
I'm curious because, like, this is definitely in media res. Like, I'm making choices based on zero information.
Mm-hmm.
And that doesn't feel good to me because it kind of immediately puts it in a situation where it feels like a joke, where it's like, I don't know, she blames us, sure, whatever, I don't care. Like, and I get like they want us to, like, it's always a risk because if you don't click immediately, then it does to me feel like silly time. And I don't want to, because like they're trying, like the acting seems okay and stuff, like low budget
That's
is
the thing.
there.
It's built. It's really kind of resting on the talent of the actors and the talent of the script.
Yeah.
I think that, you know, this is something that I think the FMV genre gets
Forget it, leave. Fine then.
forget it. Yeah. I
Hold
think
on,
the
hold on.
FMV's genre does a good job with
Morality's
this,
up.
which is okay, so morality's up. Is that the you know, in a lot of these other games we have this kind of frequent complaint about like these characters are acting, you know, some mechanism of these characters acting in the world but making us make decisions for them when we don't know the world.
Yeah.
You know,
What is
and
my
I think that-
cost? What is my cost to any decision?
right, wrap up the necklace. Yeah. What is my cost to this? You know, how am I making these decisions when I don't understand the world I'm in? Whereas I think FMV, because you're watching a movie, it's more sort of directing the movie. You're not necessarily like, yeah, we don't understand the backstory of like why she blames us. You know, we just
What?
like, ooh, love it. We're just like, okay, like where would this dialogue
Yeah.
be more interesting? Ah,
The ghost was signaling something.
yeah, get the diary.
Like if this had like a we talked about the village in a previous.
Yeah.
Was it this one? But anyway, M. Night Shyamalan level twist, where it's like,
Yeah. Now
if we find out in 90 minutes
with the
that I don't know, she's actually the one who's dead, and the like,
yeah.
or if we find out in 90 minutes that like it was a twin sister or something, like that is
Yeah.
such basic information that the player we're inhabiting would know that it would just feel like a rob.
To see one of the counselors privately.
Yeah.
Her name is Dominique.
Yeah, I mean
Got a home in the
that, but that's the thing where this
I'm glad to know.
you're not inhabiting the character.
And I
Yeah.
You're just being an active participant
You're
in
right.
the story, which is a different there's a different aegis, you know, or a different Aesop going on here between player and game, because we're watching a story. We're watching and then just suddenly like nudging a story. We're not actually being like, well, what do you want to do?
Well, I think that's an interesting
know.
point because like should
But when I close my eyes,
should I as a player feel part of the story? And a lot of role-playing and stuff like that, even though you're still playing as Cloud, Final Fantasy, like people will inject
Yeah.
themselves and say, I am Cloud.
Right.
Whereas this one is so
exactly.
much more reviewed because of FMV. It's like, well, am I solving a problem? Is there a mystery for
You're
me?
not her.
Yeah.
You're watching a movie about her, and then occasionally the movie is nudging you on like which direction do we want to go.
Or like you said, I think you nailed it. It's like you're a director going, now take the necklace. Where it's
Yeah,
like
exactly.
I take, and it is that level of removal.
Right.
Like, and when one of these works, these FMV games works, it does suck you in and go, okay, I do
Yeah.
feel like I am making choices and
Right.
participating versus a watching. Because I guess it's like we talked about before. It's like every time
I'm
we have
already
these-
like I feel like this is doing a good job with me. I feel like
I'm so scared.
you know I am
Found out something.
already invested in this story because they're doing a good job with the kind of spooky story element of it, right? They're not trying to do this kind of overblown production. It's just this very kind of quiet story that you're able to nudge around a little bit. I think the actors are doing a good job, and read more.
My only complaint, I agree with you, and I think my
Yeah.
only complaint right now is that all the choices are disengage
What I knew.
Mhm.
or not
Tried
disengage.
to calm me down.
Like I don't feel like I'm getting like two sides of a choice. I'm getting learn more or learn less, which is never.
Yeah, right.
Oh my god, my morality is skyrocketing. My honesty
Yeah.
has dipped a little bit, but my acceptance is
Yeah. But I mean, at this point, though, there is another layer, which is the spooky.
Oh, we're going for one.
Go for a drink.
Oh,
all
sorry.
right. Say that's you, not me.
Well, the
um,
I wish I could run. My bad. But,
yeah.
well, my thought was like,
Wow, she's kicking up those heels.
I know. Oh, let it out.
Let it out.
Scream, yell, let it all out.
Yes.
The question I always have though is like, would this be better as a movie? What am I gaining from these choices?
Yeah.
Because I rarely play game theories twice. Okay, she's crying.
Yeah.
Because like as you said, so far watching a lot of this stuff, I can see this being like people forget how slow movies are. Like
Yeah.
a horror movie will have like 35 minutes in the beginning where like nothing happens. They just burn film
Yep.
to be like, look, you're here
Yep.
for 3 kills, and that is not 90 minutes.
Yeah. Exactly. I mean, our acceptance has to be super high at this point. You know, we read a bunch of stuff. We went for a run. We had a cry.
Do we bring the
Go
journal
back
with
to
us?
Jeez. All right, that's getting a little bit weird.
Well, we did leave with it, I guess.
29th of May.
Oh, we're just thinking about it.
The darkness is all around me.
Imprisoning
I
me.
can't tell anyone about it.
The darkness is my
I
friend.
don't know what to say. I have to be careful of people now. I feel like I'm being followed.
See, now, if this
Ah.
was my horror story, this would be like her diary starts like The Ring or whatever, where like her diary
Yeah.
starts impacting the person reading it, like a death
Yeah.
note or, you know,
Yeah.
like it's all what's the term?
Yeah, it's a
Foreshadowing.
transmission of
Yeah.
yeah. Oh,
It's like like an infection.
sadness karaoke.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like this. I think they're doing a good job. Again, it's well cast. I think it's well paced. I am, you know, I am curious where this goes. In ways that I don't know that I've had with other FMV movies or FMV games we've played.
Yeah.
To get back.
I wonder
Damn,
if we're gonna
that
cut
is
straight to
that
this.
is a necklace though. I'm leaving.
I don't know. Just stay for the weekend. We should sort things out. I just want us to remember Emily together.
Oh.
Emily.
To Emily. Emily.
I will say, you know, it's kind of rare to have such a female-led story.
Yeah.
Is that the woman from the that is the woman who sang at the funeral?
Yeah.
thing here. She's got one job and she's doing it full power.
Yeah. Well, I mean, how many men have we seen in this?
Right there. There's one.
Well, there's one.
The priest was a man, but like,
Yeah, that's true. And he's also the bartender.
just they only have 6 people in the cast.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I recommend this. I think this is something that, you know,
I know I'm wrong.
I don't know where it's going. I don't know where it's going because I don't know if it's like, listen.
Sorry. I always wonder, like, if I got these games, I'm like, I kind of like, could you just give me your cut? Like, put it on play, give me the director's cut. I paid, $3, let's say, on a bundle for this game. Lowest cost was $3.31. Okay, so $3. Like,
Open the
could
door.
you just give me the director's cut and say, let me just watch this? Like, what do you think is the most fulfilling path? Let me just watch it.
Yeah.
I'm probably okay.
I mean, I think that ultimately that's the problem, is that in theory, they wouldn't have made this a game if they didn't feel like all of the paths were fulfilling. I mean, obviously bad end is a different thing, but hello? Oh.
Sorry, I'm clicking fast, yeah.
All right. But yeah, like they wouldn't have if this was just a movie, they would have made a movie.
I guess you're right. They're spooky.
Yes.
Oh.
No. Oh. My bed will protect me.
Close the door, don't move.
Don't move. Don't move. Don't move. I want to see if it comes in.
Answer it.
Ignore it. Yeah, I think that if
they would have wanted me, they would have made a movie.
Yeah, I don't think. I mean, that would be a really interesting thing. Would be like almost like a mod, like you could plug in,
Sure,
and you could watch like how other people have played.
These all have,
you could watch
these all have
different
timers, so I guess you could just like put the controller down.
Yeah, but I suspect that would be a bad end because you would literally not like at some point it would just shuttle you into.
No, that's her outfit's weird. I don't know.
Yeah.
It was like over her other shirt.
Yeah, that's a thing people do.
I don't know fashion.
I don't. Oh,
Why don't we start
Sapphire.
right
I'll have a
she's a
martini. Oh, okay. Emily's death.
So why don't let me look at our numbers here. Oh my God, we went 25 to denial.
Wow.
Oh, there's a
we
relation to
didn't
someone
answer
named
the
Jack.
phone.
So clearly.
Got it. Okay.
I think this is okay. Like I always comes down to, are the actors selling the experience? And like we played the one in the past, which is like the video game Island or whatever, and it's like they don't really feel like it's so over the top, trying too hard that it falls down. Where this one's just so much simpler, where it's like they're just sad. Okay, I get it. I understand. Someone died. I get it. I understand.
Yeah. No, this I think the actors are absolutely selling it
because it's real.
It's real. Like, it's unfortunate, but like everybody knows somebody who took their life. And everybody like maybe you weren't like best friends with that person, but at the same rate, that's something that everybody has had to struggle with in some at some point in their life. And I think that they're doing a good job with this. I'm not sure kind of like I like that this is like it's sort of a psychological horror, but it's also sort of a regular horror game. It
starts with something baseline.
It's you know what it is? It's Babadook.
Yeah.
It's Babadook.
Sure.
So I mean, and that movie got a lot of press. So this is Babadook the game.
Gotcha.
Excellent.
I saw black clouds. Cheers.
Cheers.